angling met in 1947 as some genius found a safe way to fish for sharks. Blimp fishing. One of those great ideas that somehow just never caught on.
For 160 years, it's been a great American tradition to celebrate with a great French tradition.
Bob Hope and Bing Crosby owned pieces of the Indians and the Pirates. They came to spring training with lots of enthusiasm and some leftover jokes.
I want my laundry done, too.
I want to play. I'm a good hitter, you know, Slicker.
Who's going to run for you, your kids? Of course, we're in that tough league, you know. You wouldn't understand about that.
What's tough about your league?
That's where the boys throw overhand.
I didn't know. I never knew.
Babe Ruth Day at Yankee Stadium. The cancer-stricken Babe said farewell to his millions of fans in 1947.
There's been so many lovely things said about me, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to thank you. Thank you.
Over in Brooklyn, Dodger fans lost their manager for the year when Commissioner Happy Chandler suspended Leo DeRozier for bad behavior. Leo would be gone from the dugout, but watching from the stands with movie star wife Lorraine Day, as Bert Shotton guided the club to the World Series. A rookie named Jackie Robinson helped get him there. Robinson was also at the center of controversy, not because of anything he did or didn't do, but because in 1947, he became Major League Baseball's first black player. Yankee hurler Bill Bevins had a no-hitter going into the ninth inning of Game 4 of the series. Bevins fell behind Pete Reeser after giving up a walk to Carl Perillo. Pinch runner Al Gianfrido took off and stole second. The Yankees passed Reeser intentionally, and Cookie Lavagetto came up to try his luck against the wild but so far unhittable Bevins. Lavagetto was the Dodgers' last chance, and he came through. A double off the right field wall killed Bevins' bid for a no-hitter and sent the winning runs across as the Dodgers evened up the series. Brooklyn lost Game 5, but had a 3-run lead in Game 6. New York was threatening in the 6th inning with 2 out and 2 on. Joe DiMaggio came up looking to tie it with one swing. DiMaggio drives it deep to left. It looks like it's gone. But Al Gianfrido pulls it in. Gianfrido saved the day with one of the greatest catches in series history. That would be the last bright spot for the Dodgers in this dramatic series. The Yanks pulled out a 7-game series win. They were champs once again. And their leader, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio, summed it all up for them.
The Brooklyn outfit was tough. They played right down the wire. I never figured it would go 7 ball games. I actually thought it would go at least 5. I'm tickled to death, however, that it did go to 7, and we did win it.
Brooklyn lost in 47, but Jackie Robinson and America won a greater victory. Baseball's first black player triumphed over the racism that had too long been a part of the national pastime.
What Jackie Robinson meant to every black kid in America, it meant that we had an opportunity, if we showed enough promise on the baseball field, that we could play baseball. To put it in a nutshell, he meant hope for every black kid in America.
I played with the Baltimore Elite Giants in the Negro National League. There was a Negro American League, and Jackie played with Kansas City. This was my first meeting and playing against Jackie. Was in our all-star game that we would play in Comiskey Park every year. The East was the Negro National League. The West was the Negro American League.
Branch Rickey brought Jackie Robinson to the big leagues. Blacks had long been excluded by a so-called gentleman's agreement. In 1947, one gentleman stopped agreeing.
Well, now here's Robinson coming into the picture. You say the first colored fellow that ever came in, belatedly. I was convinced then that there was a timeliness about it. After waiting 100 years, these people legally free, not spiritually free, never morally free. And I felt that if the right man, not to exploit a sociological problem, But if the right man and ability on the field and with control of himself off the field, if I could find that kind of a man, the American public would accept him.
My goodness, I can recall one day, he called Jackie and I into his office, and he said, now, I have stuck my neck out the window for you fellas to play in the major league. Please don't let them chop it off. I'll never forget those words.
Jackie Robinson was a proud man who had never accepted racist treatment. He had fought it in college at UCLA and as an officer in the U.S. Army. But Branch Rickey convinced Robinson that if he was to make it in the majors, he would have to turn the other cheek. He could not respond to racial slurs or dirty play by his opponents. Robinson channeled his rage into dazzling play on the field. He became a hero to blacks and whites. His talent bridged the gap.
He could play. Jackie could play anything. But when they say we're going to put him on first base, then I started wondering, well, he played first base. Jackie could adapt himself to anything. Not only in baseball, he was our fourth place hitter. He wasn't a home run hitter. But he could hit the ball in the seats, line drive, could bunt, could run, could beat you any way there was to beat you, and would beat you.
In 1962, Jackie Robinson, 1947's Rookie of the Year, 1949's MVP and batting champ, a .311 lifetime hitter, became the first black American in baseball's Hall of Fame. Rickey and Robinson had changed baseball forever.
And today, I go to every game at Dodger Stadium. I feel proud to see every team in the league has integrated today. And I'm proud to say that being one of the first black to look and see every team in the National League and American League that has some representation of blacks and